Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Scrap to Cast. Today we're going to continue with my Scrapping for Copper series with episode number 4. And what are we going to scrap out today? Well, we are going to scrap out these two UPSs, or battery backup power supplies. I want to see how much copper is inside both of those units. I've got them on the scale here because I wanted to show you that they each weigh 58 pounds for a total of 116. They will be heavy in lead acid batteries, but that's really not what we're going for. But I anticipate that's going to be about 11 bucks worth of value right there, just from the batteries itself. But once we get the copper, we'll go ahead and weigh it up on my scale here, and then we'll melt the copper down in my large Devil Forge furnace. We'll then cast the copper ingot from it, and we'll stick it on the table with the rest of the ingots from this series. And if you want to see this series from the very beginning, I will post a link in the description to that playlist. And before I forget, this is series 2 and this was series 1. So please bear with me as I get the cart set up, the camera mounted, and we'll bring you back for the teardown of those two battery backups. And before we get started, let's do the customary spin on the slot machine and see if we can win anything today. A dud. Well guys, I just stripped off one transformer and I wanted to show you what I got. Look at all that copper. I already weighed this up. It's 650 grams. It's 2/3 of a kilo just on one transformer. And I still have this one to do, which is the same size as the last one. And then I got the smaller one here to do, plus all the wire. Plus I have the other battery backup that's sitting over down there. Looks like I'm gonna be up late tonight. Okay, everyone, those battery backups are all scrapped out, and here's what we got. There's all the steel. There's all the steel plates from the transformer. There's a lot of them. All the plastic and junk. Low-grade wire that I'm not going to strip. 2 electric fan motors. Not worth stripping these. You'll get about 1.5 grams off of them. And for the amount of time you're going to spend breaking those apart and unwinding all the copper, it's not worth it. Got some power outlets and fuses that have brass on them that I will strip down in the near future. Brass plugs and connectors. I'll also strip these in the future. We've got some circuit boards here, and I will take off these aluminum heat sinks in the near future. We got 44 pounds in lead acid batteries. And here's all the copper that we got. That is a fine pile right there. I've already got this bin teared out. It's the same one as that one. We got a total of 8 pounds, 5.3 ounces, which is equal to 3.777 kilos. So we'll go ahead and get the crucible loaded up. We'll start the furnace, and we'll get all this copper melted down. right, everyone, the bars are all set, and here's what they look like. I gotta hand it to myself. I think I did a pretty good job on these. I think they look great. Not too bad. Is the bottom of this one. And then this beefy one. I could barely hold this. It's got a few holes at the bottom, but these big bars tend to have holes. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. So this one weighs 1 pound, 7.6 ounces. 1 pound, 14.2 ounces. 4 pounds, 12.5 ounces. So let's add them all together for a grand total. 8 pounds, 2.1 ounces, or 3.687 kilos. So it looks like we lost 90 grams. Oh, fluctuating. 90 to 89 grams I lost. Which isn't too bad, honestly. I mean, that stuff was literally covered in lacquer. There was a lot of lacquer on that wire. It stank real bad when it was burning. But anyways, not too bad for battery backups. This is probably my best battery backup video I've done yet. So I think these ingots look pretty good next to the stack. Yeah, that'll do good. So what did you think of the video, everyone? Did you think it was kind of cool, or did you think it was kind of lame? If you wouldn't mind dropping a comment down below, letting me know, I'd really appreciate it. If you liked the video, then please give me a thumbs up. And if you really like the video and think you might like this series, then please do consider hitting that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn notifications on. I'm scrapping an item from that pallet behind me every single week, and I usually post a video on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So again, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Happy scrapping, casting, and stacking.